Imagine family dinner scene pre-Pro Heroes arc. That would be truly awkward. Family dinner tends to be awkward for guests. At times, it's a moment where they are greeted with exposed dilemma that should have remained a secret. Todoroki Family is no exception. As awkward as it can get, guests could help out the matter, and some would appreciate it. Shoto's friends are no exception. As fans have known already, Todoroki Family's dilemma is an ongoing subplot. Shoto is willing to see his father's progression as Endeavor tries to work on it. Basically, men are conflicted while women are trying to be supportive. It's good to see Endeavor feeling the consequence of his past actions in which affected the family. It wouldn't be karmic if everything was buried under the rug. All lies on him to make a step to repair. Otherwise, nothing will progress. Deku, Shoto, and Bakugo stood over the agency for the past week, training for the big day, even when they don't know it yet. Although they haven't met Endeavor's expectation, they have grown stronger and more confidence in their abilities. Clearly, their rough state shows their efforts were put to the highest degree. Shoto may have thought they will surpass Endeavor today. They still fail at doing so. I don't know how long this section goes, but the crime rate sure is incredible, so they have many chances. Endeavor finally gives in and takes the students to family dinner. It's good to have a supportive daughter. I chuckle at Bakugo's advice to Shoto to tell the family that they're not friends. Already a good start for dinner. Sarcasm aside, the awkwardness seed is planted as soon as Natsu is said to be at dinner as well. I already know we are in for an unpleasant moment. Like many family dinners seen in media, it begins normal with guests politely commenting, though Deku's analysis was humorous. But then it grows awkward when Natsu finds the time to exploit Endeavor's past action, one in which is not allowing Shoto to eat dinner with certain cook, most notably Natsu. I do appreciate the tone to be taken less serious and more comical. The tension strikes to both father and son, while Deku and Bakugo watch the conflict with expressions that read, "Yikes. Welcome to the family." It doesn't last long because Natsu decides to walk out. It could have been worse, like how it was last time. It's a progress in compare, but more work needs to be done. It is worth mentioning Bakugo already knows about the situation since apparently he was in the background to hear Deku and Shoto's discussion. Sounds like Kohi's way to avoid dealing with villain, but it is fine. Shoto remains conflicted with his take on his father. It's probably the first time we have seen a moment after his mother hits him with the teapot. She instantly regretted her action. At least we can safely say she wasn't evil or completely broken. It can, sadly, happen to people who try to endure the hardship. Because of her progression to make amends, this leaves Shoto in confusion. Out of nowhere, Bakugo yells out to break the sorrowful tone. Well, they have to help the cleaning, or rather insist, depends on Deku really. Fortunately, despite the awkwardness, Deku gives his opinion on Shoto's dilemma, which may have eased down the confusion. He believes Shoto is preparing to forgive Endeavor. In other words, when the time is right. Oddly enough, Bakugo somewhat gives an appropriate response as well, by stating if he hates him, then bluntly say it right here, right now. The two responses work oddly well together. Natsu overhears it, so he too may be in the same boat. It is a step for the good progression. The chapter ends with Endeavor hoping he can make things right with the family, but one is unfortunately gone. Toya, a son that was mentioned back in Pro Heroes Arc's conclusion, is confirmed dead. Or is he? I don't think we will get the backstory next, but it's definitely building up to the reveal. I know many pinpoint to Dabi since it can be the worst kept secret if everything goes accordingly. I know some will argue that Toya is dead, But if there's anything other series, let alone shonen, has taught me, expect the dead to return. Overall, I thought this was a nice chapter. It's a nice cool down period after training exercises. The humor was good with the family and friends. The tone didn't go completely dark, which is probably better off. The progression to the family's dilemma of subplot looks promising with the hope of a new and better beginning. The bit with Toya did enlighten on Dabi to be that guy, as if it wasn't easy enough. Maybe there will be a twist, but only time will tell. Not sure what's next, but the time for the big war is still on the horizon. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm not sure if this series will go to a time skip to 4 months later. Many series right now are doing it for some reason. We'll see. What do you think of this chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.